All right, let's keep it going. So got him. Now it's up to the team. Yeah, so he wasted his ultimate because already, you know, we got these two guys as backup on top of already having a tough time with these guys. So it's a wasted ultimate, you know. So from his perspective, it's 100% like he needs to not make that mistake, because him coming in with the ultimate afterwards is a lot better. Looks like our time has drastically been eliminated here. That's another reason why we wanted to use that portal. But it also highlights why we need to play so much better, because we got people wasting ultimates, we got people doing stuff like that. So it's just like, that's kind of the responsibility on our shoulders. It's like playing a little bit better is not really enough to try to guarantee a high win rate. Like right there, for example. So we could have been aware. I'm like already thinking about it, right? This one is over there and she's trying to get away. That's like what's happening, right? So me as this person, I want to be careful, but I have to put pressure on. I have to threaten to kill these people, basically, because I don't want her to die. I mean, realistically, she could have been dead before and stuff like that, but I need to do something, right? But it seemed like you as this player weren't really aware of that. That's kind of what I was picking up on. And now it's too late. I mean, it was probably not going to end that well anyway, but that's just like an improvement we could do. Potentially, we could have made something happen there. Okay, and that's the end. And then yeah, they're almost certainly going to be able to pick up the win from here. But you can still win these games. You know, a lot of games I won a lot of these types of games where it's like, holy shit, that went poorly, and we have to do it like this. So of course it's a lower probability of winning. But dude, I've won a lot of games like this. But yeah, it's going to be a team effort to get that done though. Nice, you know, another kill. Another kill. So it's already going really well. Nice, almost got that healer. Nice battle with him. Ideally, we would get another shot there, because we you know, you're already getting a lot of kills and stuff like that. But yeah, we want to diff people as much as possible, basically. Oops. Like, those could have been cleaner for sure, right? You saw that you had a shot there, and he's still at half health. Like, he's basically making a critical mistake where he's very vulnerable to being killed by you. Maybe you got blocked by the shield, though. I don't know what happened there. Alright, we got our ultimate now. But since it's this type of situation, we don't need to be in a rush or whatever. Gotta try to choose the best time possible. So we got a little lucky there. We messed up our shift. I assume you were trying... Whoops. I assume you were trying to go here instead of here. We do have a healer with us, so yeah, he was already missing his shots with his regular weapon, and then he's missed multiple shots with his shotgun. But like, if this guy was you would be dead, because he would be able to kill you. You know what I mean? Nice, nice. So that's like a good sign. He used his ultimate like really early, so it's going to be tough to make it useful. And it's a really strong ultimate, so this goes in our favor. Yeah, that was a good use of it. But to me, it just didn't feel that dire. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. And you also made yourself really vulnerable. I mean, he pretty much could have killed you if he focused you instead. So again, it was like a really, I would say, a slow use of trying to make sure the ultimates lined up. Maybe I'm not really 100% sure. So I mean, it's normally like good to, you know, kill the Punisher and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But in this type of team fight, we have such easy access to cover that really, like I said, he's using his ultimate poorly. And you probably could have killed him just with your regular thing, your regular attack. So I would almost, you know, it's tough to make the call, but yeah, I would just think about, you know, maybe I want to save my ultimate for another situation, because now we won't have it for the next team fight. And we've already worked down the timer pretty nicely, so yeah, it's good to win that team fight, but you know, are we going to be able to win the next one? So he just did that, so we should at least use our up move to see what happened there and see if we can get a kill on. Yeah, 100%. We just needed to react. We need to like react when other people do ultimates and stuff like that, because basically our team is counting on us to what do you call that? Like we're the DPS, so like we have to give a lot of things a try like that. But yeah, we have these enemies right in front of us too. Yeah, so he already died. So potentially we could have helped him out a lot, because it was like kind of like a bad ultimate, you know what I mean? Like there was double tank in front of him, and he's too much in the middle of the team, and he didn't hit everybody with the ultimate. So it did not go well, and he did not need to take that risk considering the circumstances. But if we were there to give it our best shot and jump up in the air, maybe use our beam to hover for a second, and if it looks good, we can land right here, so we can use our left click, our main attack. You know, we potentially could have made somebody back off. We could have made a difference here to maybe prevent his death or maybe cause a death. That would have been better than doing nothing. And in general, we're kind of wasting time right now, because it kind of like seems like we're looking at these guys, we're not really doing anything. We look back, we're not really doing anything. So yeah, we should be trying to be useful. Like now that we're back up here, it's so much easier to be useful, right? We can see people, we can shoot people, but as long as we were down here, it seemed it just wasn't a good spot to be in. Nice. Being useful. Yeah, it did not work very well, and I think it honestly, like as far as your role, that's what you needed to do. You needed to get into a better spot right off the bat, because if we would have done this, then maybe we'd be right here, they start pushing, maybe we use our shift to get back if we need to, and then we would have been on like not the high ground, but like the proper ground to be useful the whole time, and we could have been doing damage to the rogue while she's coming up and while she ults. So all of this could have made a difference. But yeah, now it's lost, right? There's too many deaths. They got too much health, or too much on top of us. But we got bailed with a nice portal, so we're looking good here. So what happened here? So we don't have a healing ultimate left. So that's too bad. So basically, she probably didn't know that they had a healing ultimate down and stuff like that, but she's at 94. Oh, okay, she kind of had to go because it was 0 seconds. So that was a pretty tough situation. But like ideally, you would be aware and get your ult as fast as possible, staying in the portal, and then jump in and use your ult or whatever. You know what I mean? But yeah, tough situation. Plenty of things we could have done differently to try to have made that. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So cool.